Guys, so right now I'm seated at the back seat, Bing and Bobby in front. So just to show you how much room I have. Seated like a tauke, yo. Okay, very good leg room. Okay, leg room is very good here at the back, but thigh support is a bit lacking, but not to the level that you can complain at this price point. Yeah. So the seat cushion a bit short. It's a bit short. It doesn't reach all the way to the back of my thighs, but I think for small kids it's about the right size. Leg room is good, as I said, and here are the ISOFIX mounts. Wow, a bit deep, huh? So here are the ISOFIX mounts. So while Bing is busy doing driving in front, I'm gonna just check this out. So this is for the seat belt for the middle rear passenger, and let's see. So this is one of those that you have to pull down and latch to a secondary buckle. So here you pull this down.
Yeah, they do their throttle response like that.
Yeah. So this is how you. So then you have this 3-point belt like this, right? So this one buckles to the secondary buckle here, and then you buckle like that.
You don't worry about cost. You just speak.
Okay.
You're driving.
So then to what you call that, to unbuckle, you just put this in.
Very high car. I feel like it's a very low end application.
You know what, Bing, you know what is the one thing it has in common with your MX-5? Rear wheel drive.
Yeah, it's a rear wheel drive.
Yeah.
Oh guys, but the brakes, they don't bite, man. It's like the Elsa all over again. It's like brake, huh? What brake? Oh, I'm trying to, okay guys, this is me accelerating. I'm really accelerating quite a bit here, but the car is actually
It only has
struggling to go up.
1.5, right?
Yes, it's a 1.5, 103 PS horsepower, 136 Newton meters of torque.
It's not a fast car.
It's not a fast car.
So alright guys, so while Bing is driving, I'll just show you the center console. Now Toyota center console, usually they are not as well packaged as Honda's, but this one is not too bad. So you get that space in front of the gear lever, which is okay deep enough. You can drop your phone in there. Then you get that slot there underneath the handbrake, which looks pretty useless, and you get these 3 cup holders here. So you can store like a long item here, or you can put like 3 coffee cups here. Some may complain that you are missing a center console armrest, but this is something you can install aftermarket, not a big deal. Alright guys, so here at the back, another feature to highlight, the rear seats have recline adjustment, so you know I can relax while Bing tries to keep up with the convoy in front. So like the Myvi, this has front departure warning. So if the car in front moves off, right, and you are still playing with your phone, chatting with your girlfriend, watching porn on RedTube, right, so the car will just warn you. Okay, so there was a beep that warned you that the car in front has moved off. Okay guys, so right now we are in Putrajaya, okay, for driver swap and a quick photo shoot. Just let me show you the rush in this beautiful scenery. That's Bobby, okay, doing his video. Yeah, so here's the rush, and that's another unit of the rush. Yeah. Guys, Bobby is now driving and he's testing the RCTA, reverse cross traffic alert. So it ties into the blind spot assist sensors, and it alerts you. Okay, let's say now when you're parked, right, when you want to reverse out of the parking bay, it alerts you when there's a car coming by.
Yep.
No.
Wait, no, it did not.
So while we're waiting for the demo, let me show you. There. So there just now that Innova drove past, there was a beeping sound, and the blinkers there actually blinked.
Yep.
Right. So let's show you the reverse camera, the 360-degree camera. So here's the 360 cam. You notice that the resolution is that's another is thereabouts so. Image stitching also is okay, but it is good enough for you to see all the obstacles around you, and as I always point out in my videos, it is good enough to help you avoid hitting any children or animals, which is the most important point of all this. So like see just now somebody like see Mr. Wee there has walked past and we can see him here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A passenger car can do that lah.
Okay, so we are taking the Rush off-road. Well, very mild off-road lah. Just on sandy ground. This is the kind of terrain that you would get if you go to your seafood restaurant in Klang, for example. This is the kind of
Seafood restaurant in Klang.
Okay, because like if you take your regular sedan and what, right, you may feel a bit sakit hati, but this Rush, you see this kind of terrain, whack on it, just whack. No four-wheel drive, but the underpinnings are solid enough that it emerges from this with very little wear, if at all.
And I want to add this.
Yeah.
With the ride height this car has and the wheel well gap you have, you can change to those chunky off-road tires if you want to. Those will give you proper grip.
Yep. Alright guys.
It isolates it.
So we have just discovered the Rush's biggest selling point actually. This is a car that you can fucking abuse on this kind of road, which you will find everywhere, you know, in all the pedalaman areas. You can abuse on this kind of road, the car will take it.
Yeah.
And you know, right now we sitting inside, right, we feel very well insulated from all these rough patches of terrain.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of so-called crossovers, you dare to take them on this kind of road, like your CRVs, your CX5, you dare to take on this and drive like this, you don't. With the Rush, you can. Alright guys, so Bing and Bobby has driven. Now it's my turn. And yeah, so as I said earlier in the video, this is the car that you want when you go Klang eat seafood. All this rough terrain, right? You see, right? Okay, fine. You can actually take any of your CRVs or even your regular passenger car onto this kind of terrain. It will jalan, no problem. But the way the Rush isolates all the abuse down there from the passenger cabin. You see, like Bing doesn't feel anything, I don't feel anything, Bobby don't feel anything. You just feel like a bit of a massage chair treatment. Then that's it. You don't hear all the sounds of the pebbles hitting the undercarriage and all that. So they've really insulated all the harshness below very effectively. Yep. And the suspension is also doing a fabulous job in coping with all the shocks. So yeah, the driving is not at all sporty. This just now, from the way I saw Bobby and Bing drive, like fuck man, this engine is barely usable if you want to keep it up to speed, and it really needs to be worked hard. But the chassis setup, I think, is entirely appropriate for the positioning of this product. Yeah, so I think this car will be really great with the low output diesel, thereabouts of 180, 200 Nm of torque. That way, right, when you take off, you can do so effortlessly and you can pick up speed a lot more effortlessly. You don't need high output, you don't need high power, but you need good low-end torque.
You know what I felt today? I felt for the past 5 years, right, Malaysians were all caught up with wanting features.
Yeah.
LED lah, you know, push start lah, everything. Every car that was launched, we all start asking for all those things. But on the other hand, we've sort of forgotten that Toyota is still the one making reliable, practical cars that everybody needs. Yes, for the past 5 years they get lambasted by all this. Everyone said, oh, you see, Honda got this and that, Honda got this and that. But now you look at Toyota cars, right? They give you dash cam. Who gives you dash cam?
They give you a built-in smart tag.
360 cam, even in Vios, right? So they focus more on the practical side of things. And one thing they always make sure is reliability. It's still there. Toyota's reliability is still legendary.
And that applies to from as low as the Vios all the way up to the Lexus. So yeah, I mean, Toyota really, they are really the provider of reliable motoring, dependable motoring. And like what you say about how Malaysians are caught up with features, right? A lot of Malaysians, we demand LED headlight lah, demand what turbo engine and all that. They are saying have to maintain that time all kwa say parts expensive. You say everybody wants LED headlights, but when you get into an accident, LED headlight is count K one, you know. Right? Cheap 3K. Senang 6K. 10K, 12K is easy. Right? So there's always pro and cons one. And so sometimes we always demand for certain things, but we are not ready. At the same time, we are also not willing to pay the price to sustain those things. Like you want dual clutch transmission, fast you're rushing to do preventive maintenance or not? Right? Toyota 4-speed auto is slow. It's you know, not smooth, not bulletproof, but it's bulletproof. You forget to change ATF, it's okay one. The thing will still jalan one. So I just drove over a patched road surface. Suspension coped well, right? But of course now on the road, right, when you take corners a bit more aggressively, some body roll is to be expected lah. But the thing with a car like the Rush is, you buy this car, you don't expect to drive it aggressively at all to start with. But I must admit, this buzzing nature of the engine does bother me a little. I just wish that the engine doesn't need more power, but it really could use with a bit more low-end torque, just so that you know you can gently pull the car without struggling.
But at the end of the day, it's still a 1.5 with a huge body on top. This car wouldn't weigh. It's not a lightweight car.
It's not. Alright guys, so we are in a special session, okay, to demonstrate the AEB feature of the Toyota Rush, which, as I mentioned earlier in the video or in my previous video, it is based on a stereoscopic camera setup. So it is the same hardware as used in the new Myvi, and it is a cost down version of what we see in the Subaru Eyesight. So this is Kenneth.
Hi.
Okay, bro, all yours. Take the show. So Kenneth is pushing it. He's going very slowly. He's dreaming now. Oh, he didn't see the car in front stop. And so the car came to a full stop. So now, second part of the test, he's going to demonstrate pedal misoperation control. Okay, so right now he's a bit absent-minded lah, and he thought the car in front moved away, but the car didn't move away. So he go tekan full throttle. So what happened was that when he went full throttle, the vehicle detected there was another vehicle in front and decided, oh, okay, we are going to ignore your throttle response. So they dialed down the throttle response. That's why the car didn't leap forward. If you watched the video earlier, you will see that when this car, right, even with half throttle, you step on it, it leaps forward. You know, just now this car did not leap forward. Wait, So, alright guys, this is the Toyota Rush. Not a very wow product, but it is competitive, right? For less than 100k, you get a 7-seater with surprisingly good safety features: 6 airbags, 360 cam, AEB, lane departure warning, rear cross traffic alert and all that. So equipment wise, Toyota has not been stingy. Handling is not what you call sporty lah, but then again, you don't expect sportiness in this kind of segment. The chassis, we drove it over like all those seafood restaurant roads, gravel roads, feel solid. And very good. And it gives the impression that this car is built to take a lot of abuse. So that's the whole proposition of the Rush. Not spectacular, but very competently put together. Alright?
And it outclassed the current class leader.
Oh, for sure.
You notice the Innova and this one all come with door visors? The window visor?
Yes.
Very good, you know.
You think so?
a lot of cars after you bought the car, right, you cannot find visor.
Actually, I hate these door visors.
I like them.
I like them also.
I like them.
Why?
You can,
You can
roll
open
down
your
and then
window during the rain.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
I don't want.
Drop the top, people know.
Yeah.
Because for me, I look at it, kacau my aerodynamics.
You can open the window slightly during rain.
Yeah. That one I know. That one.
And you can light a cigarette.
There we
That's why. That's why I don't.
When you
get
open a small window, right, you see the cigarette smoke. So they get sucked out. One.
I know because aircon not working much.
Right? Yeah.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like my content, click on the subscribe button. Press the bell icon to toggle the frequency of updates every time I upload a new video. And don't forget also to check out the channels of Bobby, Bing and Fadil, okay, of the Horizon team. And until my next video, thanks for watching. Bye for now.